You cheating on me again? You texting that girl again, huh?
I wasn't cheating at you.
I saw that picture too.
I wasn't cheating at you.
Stop on the ground.
I wasn't cheating on you.
Serious? Are you serious right now? Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious?
Come on, bro.
You don't do that shit to me.
I wasn't cheating on you.
Hell.
I wasn't cheating.
You texted that girl again.
I wasn't cheating on you.
I f***ing caught you red-handed, dude.
I wasn't cheating on you.
So 1 in 77 men face some kind of domestic violence in a relationship. Do you think that number is accurate, or is it too high, too low?
It seems a little too low. I feel like there should be a higher percentage because men don't really tend to report these situations.
So in a survey in 2014, they found that men face more severe domestic violence incidents than women. Why do you think we don't hear about this as much?
I feel because guys don't really tend to report these types of situations because society sees men that they should be macho and they shouldn't be, showing their emotions compared to women.
And then, do you know most of the signs for domestic violence?
It depends if it's physical or emotional. I mean, physical, you can see bruises throughout the body, or they can be in hidden areas, or it could be emotional and their demeanor might change. So it just depends on which type of domestic violence it is.
All right, so 1 in 77 men face some kind of domestic violence in their relationships. Do you think that number is accurate, or do you think it's higher or lower?
I think the numbers should be higher because there is a number of people who don't report when they're being abused or in that situation, and being men, I feel like because it is a pride thing, they wouldn't report it as often.
So in 2014, there was a survey and it found that men face more instances of severe domestic violence than women. Why do you think we don't hear about this as much?
Again, it kind of ties in with male pride and what they perceive as weakness, and to admit that you are in that situation could be a weakness.
And then, do you know some of the signs that you should look for in domestic violence?
I feel like if you're withdrawing away from people, actually I don't really know, but what I could think of is if you were to draw away from people, if you were to avoid certain characteristics that you see in people, like if they're built a certain way, if they talk a certain way, if they have certain mannerisms.
So when you hear the word domestic violence, what is your first thought?
My first thought, I would say, is like abusive relationship. Someone, either the guy abusing the girl or the woman abusing the guy in a relationship.
What do you think mostly of a guy abusing a girl?
I think mostly guy abusing the girl because that's what we see most of the time and what's getting reported a lot.
All right, so 1 in 77 men actually face some kind of domestic violence in their relationship. Do you think that number is accurate? Do you think it's higher or lower?
I think it's not accurate. I think it's higher, but people just like don't report it because it's not like a common thing, I guess, in this society. It's like all about women being abused.
There was actually a survey in 2014 that found that more men had more instances of severe domestic violence, so like severe burns, breaking bones. Why do you think we don't hear about any of this?
I think we don't hear about it because guys, when they seem like the dominant species, like more than women, they want to seem like the stronger one, the like less emotional one, the one that can handle like anything, so they don't really report it as often as women do. Because women are more emotional and they're more open about that stuff to get it out and get help with it.
All right, and then what are some of the signs that you know to look for domestic violence?
I would look for, I guess, scars, bruises, burns on the body, and I guess you can kind of see it in their eyes. That's all I can think of.
Domestic violence against men happens more often than we think and more often than we hear because a lot of cases go unreported just because guys, they don't want to seem weak or show emotion like they've been taught to. So we as a society need to do more to help out and look for the signs aside from the physical ones like bruises, scars, burns. There's the emotional ones. If they control their partner, how they act, where they can go, how they look, if they can see their friends or family, how they spend their money, those are all some type of domestic violence. So if you know somebody or you yourself are in this kind of relationship, you should call this number at the bottom and they can help you out. And overall, if you see something, say something.